Okay, this is the rad for the Bombardier Muskegs tractor. See, holy shit, that's what the mice are stored. And there's so much crap in here that that's what's coming out. So maybe a good lessons learned for you guys is to check your rad if it's been a long time of storage, otherwise all this shit's going to go through the system and wreck everything you have. So it's still plugged up. It's actually coming out both ends here now. Okay, I don't know how much we got out of here, but that's a lot of dog and cat food and sunflower seeds. We just got it into the box here now, and we're going to get it prepped for shipping out to West End Rad. Dad likes using West End Rad, and they've been pretty good to us over the last couple of decades. So yeah, lessons learned here, guys, is if you've had equipment stored for a long time and you're out in the bush or a farm or whatnot, it is going to be pay for you to actually check out your rad, because if we hadn't done this and that rad was in good shape, we would have had an issue upon first starting, obviously. So, you know, doing a half hour's worth of pre-check, especially if your equipment's been stored for a while, is going to help you out. June 16th, a Monday, and Dad is sanding doors here today. So we're back to work here, and I'm going to go check on his progress here right away. Cut the last video short with the boxing up the rad here. Didn't really do too much other than that. The previous video, which is probably going to be spliced with this one, showed that there was full of seeds and cat food and dog food and whatnot from mice. So we're going to go to Winnipeg here in a couple of days and take this in for service. And then Dad's going to go do some shopping at Princess Auto. And but I'm gonna go check in with Dad here right away. So it's cool enough in the shop here today that Dad is doing some sanding, and you can just see all that old paint coming off those doors, and he's got to get it right down to the bare bones there before he can paint. We still have to talk to the customer because this turned into a way bigger job than what we anticipated, and there's a lot of work yet to be done, and but we got a line on the paint here that's already been ordered. It's already in, so if the customer wants us to continue, we'll continue, but otherwise we got to talk to the guy in the meantime, because it's all got to be paid for. You can't work for free. And I think Dad gave him an estimate, or a guesstimate more like it, on what it was going to cost, but we've far exceeded that already. There was just a lot of extra hours on this job because of extra labor that was involved, and part of it was getting some of the stuff working in here just to get this thing moving around. And so we want to make sure we're not blowing the customer's budgets. But I'm going to let Dad continue to do his sanding here, and I'll check in with him when he's done. So we just opened up the doors a little bit here because it's getting a little dusty. This blew out the shop. Dad took the air hose and I took the leaf blower, and she just all got sucked out. Got to have that good ventilation. Dad's just wiping everything down now for all that loose paint, and we flipped these yesterday, probably got to flip them again, and go from there. I really love these big fans here, guys. Really moves the air around and helps keep the dust down to a minimum. And you can see that Dad is wiping that down, and just how blue that rag is still. Even though after we blew off with the air hose and the leaf blower. So Dad's got a system here. He tries to get it as clean and right down to the bare metal as possible, so that he can do a proper paint job. He's done quite a few paint jobs over the years, so he knows what he's doing, so I can't really add any value to the conversation here. And there's my Filipino Emily. She's dry, and it's tick season here. And our hired man, one of them, is cutting wood here for next season. So he's just cutting and stacking back here. And then there's old Charles in charge. He just had his afternoon treats. And so we pulled ticks off of Nina, Emily, and old Charles here today. So end of June and the ticks are coming in. So check your dogs. Pecker-headed cat, eh? Oh yeah, you're a peckerhead.